Hey guys, what's up? Today Polygon posted a video from Reddit user Kenzie92 who recorded a bug in the game where it showed some of the DLC content that apparently will be dropped in December and later next year. So today we're going to take a look at this info. First, we noticed that there are no new planets in the DLC, or at least none that were showing in the bug. Which is okay because it looks like they'll be adding more map size to the current planets, which is something that I mentioned needed to happen in my previous review video. I'm not 100% sure that that's actually what's going to happen, but it looks like it, so don't quote me on that. The first one we see is a level 10 strike called the Jovian Complex. It says, a new hive brood gathers its strength beneath the Cosmodrome, find their master and purge them all. Sounds pretty awesome. That one is for the Dark Below expansion, which is the one that comes out in December. The next one we see is a level 18 story mission called The Veil Lifted. It says, root out the hive beneath the Cosmodrome and discover a long hidden secret of the Golden Age. I'm kind of excited for this one, as I'm hoping that it will shed more light on a seemingly vague story. It also requires the Dark Below expansion, as does the next level 18 story mission called The Seeding. It says, investigate the return of ancient hive wizards preparing Earth for the Crota's reign. Next, we go to the moon, where we find the House of Wolves expansion, level 14 strike. This is interesting because it's not really slated to come out till sometime next year. I would assume late summer, early fall of 2015, but again, that's just an assumption. So seeing it this early, it's kind of funny, I guess. I also find it funny that it doesn't have a name yet. It just says Expansion 2 Moonstrike. And then we have a level 20 story mission called The Awakening, and it says, stop the hive from summoning Crota and consuming our worlds. And then we have what looks like a really sweet raid from the Dark Below called Crota's End. It's a level 28 raid, and honestly, I can't wait to see what waits for us inside of it. I think it's going to be really awesome. If it's anything like Vault to Glass, it's probably going to be painstakingly hard, which is awesome. And here's something interesting. 2 summoning pit strikes. One is a level 12 and one at level 26. Not sure why they would put 2 in there. I'm not sure if it was just a bug inside the bug or if they're actually going to keep them separate. I would just think that they would allow a level adjusting like they do for story missions, but again, not real sure. Now, moving on to Venus, the first one we see is from the House of Wolves expansion, and it's a level 20 story mission called Wolves Harvest, and it says, track down the Queen's traitorous wolves and recover what they've stolen from the Awoken. Next is a level 22 story mission from the House of Wolves expansion called The Citadel. It says, ascend to the top of the Vex stronghold on Venus and assassinate the Wolf's Kell. Then we move to the Reef that has been teasing us since launch. We have 3 things here. The first is a level 13 story mission called A Key Awaits. It says, present the Gatelord's head to the Queen, which, before you say it, yes, we've already done this, and unless it's different on PlayStation than it is on Xbox, this mission is located on Venus. Nothing's located on the Reef as of right now, so it looks like they moved it to the Reef, I guess. So I'm not really sure. I don't know, it's kind of confusing because it makes me rethink my whole life, but I'm almost positive that this is on Venus. I'm not looking at my Xbox right now, and I haven't since I got off work, but I'm positive there's nothing on the Reef right now, so it looks like they moved it from there to the Reef. And then from the House of Wolves expansion comes another level 28 raid called Reef Raid. I'm assuming that's probably going to change, once we get closer to that expansion or whatever. It seems like the House of Wolves stuff that they have in here and we're about to cover is just kind of generically named. And then on Mars, it gives us a level 20 strike from the Dark Below called Hypogeum. It says, resurrection of the Black Garden has begun. Stop the Vex before the Garden's heart beats again. And after all that, we get a new strike playlist called Vanguard Rock or ROC from the Dark Below, and a House of Wolves playlist that is yet to be named. And then in the Crucible area, we finally see the Trials of Osiris game mode, which is a 3v3 skirmish game mode, and if you lose 3 times, you can't play it again until you get another Osiris coin. You can see more about that in my Trials of Osiris video in the description below. I'm not sure why it's showing two control icons as they look the same. I looked over them and they look identical, except the one on the bottom says limited time only. So I'm not sure if that was, again, one of the bugs inside of a bug, or if one of them they're going to turn level advantages on. I'm not sure, but as of right there, if you look at the video or whatever, they look the same, unless I missed something, and then let me know if I did. But all in all, it looks like we have a fair amount of new stuff to do in the upcoming DLC. I'm hoping the House of Wolves expansion has more to offer, which I'm sure it will, because it's, still light years away. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something. And thanks to Kenzie92 for sharing this. And I'm going to go drink some beer and get ready for football. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.